Hello everyone, welcome to today's topic. That is the syllogisms. See, syllogisms is a very difficult topic. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే కొంతమంది వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ యూస్ చేస్తారు, కొంతమంది ప్రాపర్టీస్ యూస్ చేస్తారు. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్, యూ కెన్ చూస్ ఎనీ మెథడ్, ఎయిదర్ వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఆర్ ప్రాపర్టీస్, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్. అవర్ ఇంటెన్షన్ ఈస్ టు we will find the exact answers 5 out of 5 within less than 2 minutes. That is important. Okay, if you take any competitive exams, either clerks or POs or whatever it is, 5 questions must be there. Okay, ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏంటంటే కాన్సెప్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా అర్థమైందంటే 5 out of 5, నో డౌట్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. ఇక్కడ దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ లెంతీ ప్రొసీజర్. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ టోటల్ సిలాజిజమ్స్ నేను 3 వీడియోస్ చేస్తాను. ఈ 3 వీడియోస్ మీరు స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ కానీ ఫాలో అయ్యారంటే మీకు ఎగ్జామ్లో 5 out of 5 జస్ట్ విత్ ఇన్ 1 or 2 minutes మీరు చేయగలరు. ఎప్పుడంటే ప్రాపర్టీస్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసినప్పుడే. లేదు వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఈజీగా ఓన్స్ అనుకుంటే మాత్రం యూ గో త్రూ దట్ వే, బట్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 5 క్వశ్చన్స్ యూ విల్ గెట్ మ్యాక్సిమం 3 మార్క్స్. ఎందుకంటే వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఎన్ని వేసినా సరే ఎక్కడో దగ్గర మిస్టేక్ వస్తుంది. సో నేను ఏంటంటే మీకు ఈ 3 వీడియోస్ నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేది ప్రాపర్టీస్ అండ్ వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ యాజ్ వెల్. ఈ రెండు నేను కంపేర్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తాను. మీకు ఎక్కడ ఏది ఈజీ అయితే అందులోకి వెళ్ళండి. బట్ మై my intention is all of you solve the questions, 5 questions within less than 1 minute or less than 2 minutes, and you will get 5 out of 5. ఓకే, మీరు వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఫాలో అవుతారు, లేదంటే నా ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఫాలో అవుతారు, చాయిస్ ఇస్ ఎవర్స్. బట్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఇస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి క్లరికల్ స్టేజ్లో చాలా సింపుల్గా ఉంటుంది. అంటే 2 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అండ్ 2 కంక్లూజన్స్ అంతే ఉంటాయి. బట్ మీరు వన్స్ పీఓ స్టేజ్కి వచ్చేసరికి ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇక్కడ 3 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అండ్ 4 కంక్లూజన్స్, ఆర్ 4 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అండ్ 3 కంక్లూజన్స్, 4 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ 4 కంక్లూజన్స్ ఉండొచ్చు. సో అక్కడ మీరు ఆన్సర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసేటప్పుడు 4 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ని మనం డయాగ్రామ్స్ వేయడం అంటే ఇట్స్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. అందులో ఏ ఒక్క డయాగ్రామ్ మనం మిస్టేక్ చేసినా, ఏ ఒక్క డయాగ్రామ్ మనం మిస్ చేసినా అందులోనే ఒకవేళ ఆన్సర్ ఉంటే మాత్రం చాలా ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది. అదే మీ ప్రాపర్టీస్ కానీ వెళ్ళారు అంటే మాత్రం ఎక్కడ కూడా మిస్టేక్ చేయడానికి ఛాన్సెస్ ఉండదు. బట్ యూ నీడ్ టు లాట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాక్టీస్. ఆ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మాత్రమే చేయగలరు. మీకు పర్ఫెక్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉంటే ఆ సిలాజిజమ్స్ అనే క్వశ్చన్ చూసి వెంటనే మనం డయాగ్రామ్ కూడా ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్గా మీరు ఆన్సర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసేస్తారు చూడగానే. బట్ యూ నీడ్ టు మోర్ ప్రాక్టీస్. ఓకే, సో ఈ 3 వీడియోస్ ఎక్కడ మిస్ చేయకుండా 3 వీడియోస్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా వినండి. నేను ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ కూడా ఇస్తాను. ఆ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ అన్నీ కూడా మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే మాత్రం డెఫినెట్లీ యూ విల్ గెట్ 5 out of 5. ఓకే, నౌ see, before we move to the syllogisms, we must know what about the statements and what about the conclusions. These two are important. Here, conclusion. Here, what is the syllogisms? We derive the conclusions from the statements. We derive the conclusions from the statements. Yeah, statements and conclusions are 2 types. One is meaning based and another one is the hypothetical based. Meaning based means totally depend upon the given statement, that the meaning of the statement. But what about the other case, that is hypothetical approach? That means you derive the conclusions from statements in a hypothetical approach. Let us take an example. All cats are dogs. Is there any meaning in this statement? No. Even this statement also you will get the answer. That is called as syllogisms. Okay, now here first of all I would like to explain what about the statements and what type of statements and how many types of statements are there. Okay, first, statements. Generally statements are 2 types. One is positive or affirmative. And the second one is negative. First one is positive or affirmative and second one is negative. Okay, so generally statements are 2 types, either positive or negative. Positive is also called as affirmative and the second one is negative. Next, this can be divided into 2 parts. This can be divided into 2 parts. Here, Suppose if you will consider all the elements, that is called as universal. That is called as universal. Suppose if you are telling about some elements, that is called as particular. In the negative also universal, and another one is the particular. Okay, here universal is represented with U and particular is represented with P, and this is U and this is P. And positive or affirmative is represented with A and negative is represented with N. So total how many types of statements are there here? Universal, affirmative, particular, affirmative, universal, negative, and particular negative. First, universal affirmative. Universal affirmative. What is the meaning of universal affirmative? You will consider all the elements that are positive. So all the elements, that is equal to all cats or dogs. All cats or dogs. That is universal affirmative. And next, a particular affirmative. What is the particular affirmative? You will tell about some particular elements. So that is some cats or dogs. And next, universal negative. You are telling about the all the elements that to negative. So that is no cat is dog. And next, a particular negative. You are telling about the some particular elements. Some cats are not dogs. Okay, I have to take a screenshot of this one. Here, statements are two types, positive or affirmative, which is denoted with A, and second one is negative, which is denoted with N. Next, here is a positive or affirmative divided into or segregated into two parts. One is universal and another one is the particular. What is the meaning of universal? We'll consider all the elements. What is the particular? Some elements. Universal and particular. Here, universal affirmative, particular affirmative, universal negative, and particular negative. What is the universal affirmative? All cats or dogs. What is the particular affirmative? Some cats or dogs. What is the universal negative? No cat is dog. And what is the particular negative? Some cats are not dogs. This is the statement, right? And what about the conclusion? Conclusions are three types. Conclusions are three types. Conclusions are three types. So first one, conclusions or inference, both are same. Okay, here immediate inference, second one mediate inference, and the third one, that is a complementary pair. Okay, here there are three types of inferences are there: immediate inference, mediate inference, and complementary pair. Now the entire syllogisms part based on these three: immediate, mediate, and complementary pair. మీకు ఎగ్జామ్లో చేసేటప్పుడు కూడా ఈ త్రీ ఇమ్మీడియట్, మీడియట్ అండ్ కాంప్లిమెంటరీ పేర్ స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ చేశారనుకోండి, యూ విల్ గెట్ ద ఆన్సర్. ఇక్కడ మీకు ఏంటంటే త్రీ ఇన్ఫరెన్సెస్ చేయాలని చెప్పేసి అంటే అనుకుంటారు, కానీ బట్ కరెక్ట్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే ఈ త్రీ ఇన్ఫరెన్సెస్ కూడా ఇలా జస్ట్ చూడగానే మనకు ఆన్సర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయగలం. బట్ యూ నీడ్ టు lot of practice. That is very, very important. Okay, now in this video I'm going to explain what is the immediate inference. Okay, in the next video, mediate inference, and the final video, complementary pair, and how to solve the statements and syllogisms part in a fraction of seconds. I'm going to explain in the third video. But ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ వీడియో సెకండ్ వీడియో స్కిప్ చేసి డైరెక్ట్ థర్డ్ వీడియోకి వెళ్ళారు అనుకోండి, ఏమీ అర్థం కాదు. ఫస్ట్ వీడియో సెకండ్ వీడియో స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ నేర్చుకున్న తర్వాత మాత్రమే థర్డ్ వీడియోకి వెళ్ళాలి. ఎందుకంటే in the third video I'm going to explain not only complementary pair but also immediate and immediate inferences too. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏంటి ఇమ్మీడియట్ ఆర్ ఇమ్మీడియట్ తెలియకుండా డైరెక్ట్గా మీరు థర్డ్ వీడియో చూసారనుకోండి, అసలు మీకు ఏమీ అర్థం కాదు. ఇంకా దాని బదులు వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ బెటర్ అనుకుంటారు. ఓకే, మీరు ఆల్రెడీ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తుంటారు కదా, ఒకసారి వెన్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ చేసిన తర్వాత మీకు సొల్యూషన్ ఒకసారి ఆన్సర్ చెక్ చేసుకోండి. 2 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ 2 కంక్లూషన్స్ ఆర్ ఈజీ, బట్ 3 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ మీరు చెక్ చేసుకునేటప్పుడు మీకు కరెక్ట్ అవుతుందా లేదా. ఓకే, సో ఇక చూడగానే చాలా సింపుల్ అనిపిస్తుంది, బట్ ఎక్కడైనా సరే లాజిక్ మిస్ అయిందా, అవుట్, అవన్నీ కూడా మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. బట్ మీరు చేయాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ సెకండ్ థర్డ్ ఈ 3 వీడియోస్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా చూడండి. ఎక్కడ డౌట్ ఉంటే జస్ట్ పాజ్ దట్ వీడియో అండ్ రివైండ్ దట్ వీడియో అండ్ అగైన్ సాల్వ్ ద క్వశ్చన్. ఓకే, నౌ in this video I'm going to explain immediate inference only. Immediate inference. Okay, here the main difference between among these 3 are immediate inference is nothing but if you derive the conclusion from single statement, that is immediate inference. What is the immediate inference? If you derive the conclusion from 2 statements, that is called as immediate inference. And a complementary pair, that is entirely different from these 2, and the very easiest part in these 3, that is the complementary pair. I'm going to explain in the third video how to find the complementary pair, how to skip immediate and mediate, etc, etc. Okay, now go to the immediate inference. See, immediate inference. Now, how many types of statements are there? We have 4 types of statements. What is the first one? Universal affirmative. What is the universal affirmative? All cats or dogs. What is the immediate inference? We derive the conclusion from single statement. Here we derive the conclusion from this statement only. Okay, now I want to draw a diagram for this one. See, all cats or dogs, we can represent like this. Cats and dogs, we can represent like this. Cats and dogs, right? Here all cats or dogs. This is the equal set, and this is the cats are subset of dogs, and dogs are superset of cats. Okay, nothing to worry about the what is subset or superset or etc. Now, you must remember, if the statement is positive or affirmative, conclusion is also positive or affirmative only. If the statement is a negative, the conclusion must be a negative. Okay, if the statement is positive, the conclusion must be positive. If the statement is negative, the conclusion must be negative. Okay, so here all cats or dogs, statement is all cats or dogs. Now what about the conclusion? Conclusion must be positive or not. So how many positive conclusions are there? Only 4. Okay, that means all cats or dogs already is there. So what is the other one? All dogs are cats. And next, some cats are dogs. And next, some dogs are cats. Right, now we will check which of these 3 conclusions valid. Okay, now here statement is affirmative, conclusion is also affirmative. All cats are dogs. Here suppose if you take all dogs or cats, suppose just I'm going to show you. See, all dogs are cats. Suppose if you choose this Venn diagram, then what happened? All dogs are cats. This is valid. But what about this case? All cats or dogs is valid, but all dogs are cats. Is it valid? This is not a valid. That means the first conclusion is not a valid conclusion. Okay, the first conclusion is not a valid conclusion. Now, just strike of this one. All dogs are cats is not at all valid. Now come to the second one. All some cats are dogs. See, some cats are dogs. Suppose if you choose this one, all dogs are cats, that means some dogs are cats or not. Here, how to represent like this? Example, suppose if you take these cats, suppose if you choose these cats, what happened? These cats are dogs or not? Or these dogs are cats or not? Let us take an example. Indians, all Indians are belongs to world. All Indians belongs to Asians, suppose. Suppose if you take some Indians, those Indians belongs to Asians or not? Yes. Now, in the same way, suppose if you choose these, what about this case? This intersection part is represents some cats and dogs or not. So, if all cats are dogs, some cats are dogs, this is a valid immediate inference. And in the same way, what is the second one? Some dogs are cats. Here, this intersection part is represents cats and dogs as well. And what about this case? This is also cats and dogs or not. So, some dogs are cats. That is a valid immediate inference. Is it clear, all of you? That means if the statement is universal affirmative, we have two immediate inferences. If the statement is all cats or dogs, what are the immediate inferences? Some cats are dogs and some dogs are cats. This is the first one. Next one. What is the next statement? The next statement is some cats or dogs, right? What is the next one? Some cats or dogs. That is the particular affirmative. Some cats or dogs. Now, how to represent this some cats or dogs in a Venn diagram part? So that is equal to, this is the cats and this is the dogs. Okay, here some cats or dogs. Now, how to represent this one? Suppose if you observe this intersection part. What about this intersection part? This intersection part is represents cats and dogs as well. So, what is the immediate inference here? Some cats are dogs and some dogs are cats. Some cats are dogs and some dogs are cats. So both are valid. Okay. See, if the statement is positive or affirmative, the conclusion is also positive. If the statement is negative, the conclusion is also negative. If the statement is particular, the conclusion also particular. Okay, here, what is the second statement? Some cats or dogs. That is a particular statement, right? Here, some cats or dogs. So how many valid inferences are possible? Some cats are dogs and some dogs are cats. This is the second one. And come to the third one. What is the third one? Universal negative. What is the third one? Universal negative. What is the universal negative? No cat is dog. Now, how to represent in a Venn diagram part? No cat is dog. See, suppose if the statement is negative, if the statement is negative, what about the conclusion? Conclusion must be negative, either particular or affirmative, whatever it is. Okay, here, now we will check which of these conclusions are valid. No dog is cat. Next, some cats are not dogs. Next, some dogs are not cats. Okay, no dog is cat. Some cats are not dogs, and some dogs are not cats. Okay. Now, if you observe these dogs, now tell me, are these dogs or cats? No. So this is a valid conclusion. Now, suppose if you take some cats or some dogs, here some cats, are these cats or dogs? No. So this is a valid. Some dogs are not cats. This is also valid. That means if the statement is universal negative, we have three immediate inferences. And what is the last one? Particular negative. What is the particular negative? Some cats are not dogs. Particular negative. Here, some cats are not dogs. Suppose if the statement is some cats are not dogs, and what about the conclusion? There is no immediate inference. This is the immediate inference. That's it. Now, first you observe any statement and conclusion. What type of statements? Either universal affirmative or particular affirmative or universal negative or particular negative. How to find out whether the given statement is a universal affirmative? All elements that to positive. Example, all cats are dogs. And what is the particular affirmative? Some elements that to positive. Some cats are dogs. Next, universal negative. How to represent universal negative? All the elements that to negative. No cat is dog. And what is the last one? Particular negative. Here you consider some and no. The combination of some and no. Particular means some. Negative means no. So some cats are not dogs. Now, how many inferences are there? Three inferences. First one is immediate inference. Second one is immediate inference. And the third one is complementary pair. Now come to the part of immediate inference. In the immediate inference, we derive the conclusion from the single statement only. Now, if the statement is universal affirmative, we have two immediate inferences. If the statement is all cats or dogs, what are the immediate inferences? Some cats are dogs and some dogs are cats. Okay. Next, some cats. What is the next statement? Particular affirmative. What is the particular affirmative? Some cats or dogs. Suppose the statement is particular affirmative, conclusion is also particular affirmative. If the statement is some cats or dogs, what about the conclusions? Some dogs are cats and some cats are dogs. Okay. Now, what is the next one? Here, some cats are dogs. Here, if you observe, same. That means every statement itself a conclusion. Okay. In some examinations, in the conclusion part, also statement directly given. Be careful. And next, no cat is dog. If the statement is universal negative, we have three immediate inferences. Okay. If the statement is no cat is dog, what are the immediate inferences? No dog is cat. Some cats are not dogs. Some dogs are not cats. So three. And what is the fourth statement? Some particular negative. What is the particular negative? Some cats are not dogs. If the statement is a particular negative, there is no immediate inference. Okay, based on this immediate inference, we can solve the questions. Okay, no need to draw a diagram, just observe carefully, you will get the answer. Right? Now, see, in the first one, right. Some players are singers. What type of statement? Particular affirmative. If the statement is particular affirmative, we have one immediate inference. Okay, here some players are singers. Here, this is called as subject, players is called as subject, and singers is called as predicate. I think all of you remember that point. Okay, The first time subject players is subject and singers is predicate. Now, some players are singers. What is the immediate inference? Some singers are players. See, of these two conclusions, some singers or players exist? No. So, there is no immediate inference for the first statement. No need to draw a diagram. Just observe carefully. If exists, just put a right mark. Otherwise, just leave it. Go to the next statement. What is the next statement? All singers are tall. If the statement is universal affirmative, we have two immediate inferences. Okay. If the all singers are tall, what are the immediate inferences? Some singers are tall, some tall are singers. Okay. Some singers are tall and some tall are singers. Is there? No. So there is no immediate inference for the second statement also. Leave to the first one and go to the second one. ఇక్కడ మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి, మన ఇమ్మీడియట్ ఇన్ఫరెన్స్ మాత్రమే ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇదే స్టేట్మెంట్ మీద, ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ మీద ఇమీడియట్ ఇన్ఫరెన్స్ చేయాలి, కాంప్లిమెంటరీ పేరు కూడా చేయాలి. బట్ అది కూడా అంతే, ఇలా చూస్తూ మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసేవచ్చు. ఓకేనా? నో నీడ్ టు డ్రా ఎ డయాగ్రామ్. రైట్. హియర్ సమ్ ప్లేయర్స్ ఆర్ సింగర్స్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇమీడియట్ ఇన్ఫరెన్స్? సమ్ సింగర్స్ ఆర్ ప్లేయర్స్ ఈస్ నాట్ దేర్. లీవ్ ఇట్. నెక్స్ట్, ఆల్ సింగర్స్ ఆర్ టాల్. What are the immediate inferences? Some singers are tall and some tall are singers. So there is no immediate inference for the first question. Now come to the second one. What is the second one? Some hats are caps. Some hats are caps. What is the immediate inference? Some caps are hats. So first one is valid immediate inference. In the second one, some caps are mats. What is the immediate inference? Just interchange the subject and predicate. That is your conclusion or not? Some mats are caps. So second one is also valid immediate inference. Okay. Here, first one is valid immediate inference and the second one is also valid immediate inference. Okay. Just to put a right mark. Okay. This answer ఏంటనేది మనం తర్వాత find out చేద్దాం. Next, go to the second one. Third one, some vegetables are fruits. Some vegetables are fruits and endavali. Some fruits are vegetables. Here, the first one is valid immediate inference. And what is the next one? No fruit is black. See, if the statement is no fruit is black, what is the immediate inference? No black is fruit. Is there? No. Some fruits are not black. Is there? No. Some black are not fruits. Is there? No. So there is no immediate inference for the second statement. So first one is valid immediate inference for the first statement of third question. Is it clear? Now go to the next one. Some fools are intelligent. What is the immediate inference? Just a subject and predicates interchange. Some intelligent are fools. So in these two conclusions, some intelligent or fools not exist. Leave it. Next, some intelligent are great. So what is the conclusion? Some great or intelligent. Is there? So some great or intelligent is not exist. So there is no immediate inference for the fourth question. Okay. Next, go to the fifth one. All stones are water. What is the immediate inference? Some stones are water, some water are stones. Is there? No. Leave it. Go to the next statement. Some water are clean. So what is the immediate inference? Some clean or water. So there is no immediate inference for the fifth question. Once again, ఇక మన immediate inference మాత్రమే చేస్తున్నాం, ఇంకా immediate and complementary చేయలేదు. ఓకే. మీరు 3 వీడియోస్ అయిన తర్వాత మాత్రమే మన పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఏంటంటే మన పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ చేయగలం. అది కూడా నో నీడ్ టు డ్రా డయాగ్రామ్, నో నీడ్ టు యూజ్ పెన్ అండ్ పేపర్. జస్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ, జస్ట్ పుట్ ఏ ఆన్సర్. ఈవెన్ నో నీడ్ టు డ్రా డయాగ్రామ్, ఏమీ అవసరం లేదు. బట్ ఈ 3 వీడియోస్ మాత్రం పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఫాలో అవ్వాలి. నెక్స్ట్ కమ్ టు ద సిక్స్త్ వన్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్? వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఆల్ కీస్ ఆర్ లాక్స్, రైట్? What is the first statement? All keys are locks. And what is the immediate inference? Some keys are locks, some locks are keys. Is it valid? In the sixth question, the second statement is satisfies some keys or some locks are keys. That is a valid. What is the next one? Some locks are screws. What is the immediate inference for all locks are screws? Some locks are screws and some screws are locks. So there is no immediate inference for the second statement. Is it clear? Now, go to the seventh one. Some books are papers. So, ఏంటవ్వాలి? Some papers, some books are pencils. So, ఏమవ్వాలి? Some pencils are books. Is there? No. Leave it. Next, no pen is pencil. Here, universal negative. How many immediate inferences are possible? 3 immediate inferences are possible. No pen is pencil. Here, no pencil is pen is not there. Some pens are not pencils is not there. Some pencils are not pens is not there. So, there is no immediate inference for the seventh question. Directly go to the eighth one. After completion of mediate and complementary also, solve the questions like this only. Okay. Next, all dogs are monkeys. And some dogs are monkeys or some monkeys are dogs. Not there. Next, no monkey is a cat. And no cat is a monkey. Not there. Some monkeys are not cats. Not there. Some cats are not monkeys. Not there. That means there is no immediate inference for eighth question. Now go to the ninth one. Some phones are watches. And some watches are phones. In these two conclusions, some watches are phone not exist. So there is no immediate inference for the first statement. Next. What is the next one? All watches are guns. All watches are guns. So what is the immediate inference? Some watches are guns. Some guns are watches. Is there? No. So there is no immediate inference for the ninth question. Just leave it. Go to the 10th question. ఇక్కడ వరకు మీకు ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే ఒక్కసారి వీడియో రివైండ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి మీరు బేసిక్స్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా వచ్చేయంటే మాత్రం ఇదంతా ఈజీ అయిపోతుందండి. ఎవరు ఎంతసేపు ఏం వింటాము చేస్తామని చెప్పేసి మీరు స్కిప్ చేశారంటే మాత్రం మనకి ఎగ్జామ్లో కష్టం అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ 3 hours ఫుల్ ప్లెడ్జ్గా ఫుల్ ఫోకస్ చేశారంటే మాత్రం యూ విల్ డూ మిరాకిల్స్ ఇన్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఇన్ సిలాజిజమ్స్ పార్ట్. ఓకే, నౌ ఆల్ అంబ్రెల్లాస్ ఆర్ ఎయిర్ప్లేన్స్. All umbrellas are airplanes. Universal affirmative. అంటే ఏంటవ్వాలి? Some umbrellas are airplanes. Some airplanes are umbrellas. Is there? No. Leave it. Next, some airplanes are birds. అంటే ఏంటవ్వాలి? Some birds are airplanes. Is there? No. So there is no immediate inference for the 10th question. Go to the 11th one. All cars are cats. అంటే ఏంటవ్వాలి? Some cars are cats, some cats are cars. Is not there. ఒక్క విషయం గుర్తుంచుకోండి, చాలా మంది గాబరాలో ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఆల్ క్యాట్స్ ఆర్ కార్స్ అని రాస్తారు. దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ అట్ ఆల్ వ్యాలిడ్. ఎందుకంటే ఆల్రెడీ మీకు ఎగ్జాంపుల్లో చెప్పాను. ఇక్కడ ఇఫ్ ఆల్ క్యాట్స్ ఆర్ డాగ్స్ అంటే ఆల్ డాగ్స్ ఆర్ క్యాట్స్ ఈజ్ నాట్ అట్ ఆల్ వ్యాలిడ్ ఇమీడియట్ ఇన్ఫరెన్స్. ఓకే, రైట్. ఆల్ కార్స్ ఆర్ క్యాట్స్, సో all cats are cars is not a valid. Next, some cars are cats. That is a valid. Some cats are cars. That is also valid. But in these two conclusions, it's not exist. Now move to the next statement. What is the next statement? All fans are cats. So what about the immediate inference? Some fans are cats and some cats are fans. In the second conclusion, some fans or cars is there. But what we required? We required cat. Okay. So second one is not a valid conclusion. Next, go to the 12th one. Some scooters are trucks. And some trucks are scooters. Okay, here some scooters are trucks, and some trucks are scooters is not there. Next, all trucks are trains. And some trucks are trains and some trains are trucks. So there is no immediate inference for the 12th one. Now go to the next one, 13th. Right? What is the 13th one? All pencils are pens. 13th one, all pencils are pens. And some pencils are pens and some pens are pencils. So second conclusion is a valid immediate inference for the 13th question. Next, no pen is book. And no book is pen. Some pens are not books. Some books are not pens. So there is no immediate inference for the 13th question. Go to the 14th one. Some rats are rabbits. And some rabbits are rats. No. Next, all rats are mosquitoes. And some rats are mosquitoes. Some mosquitoes are rats. So that is also not a valid. So there is no immediate inference for 14th question also. Now go to the 15th one. All fans are cups. And some fans are cups and some cups are fans is not exist. Okay. All cups are pillows. And some cups are pillows, some pillows are cups. So there is no immediate inference for the 15th question. Now go to the second one. Here Rama is a brilliant. Here Rama, that means a particular person. So this is called as your particular affirmative. Okay, Rama is a particular person or not? Rama is a brilliant, particular affirmative. Rama is a woman. This is also a particular affirmative. If the statement is a particular affirmative, we have only one conclusion. Rama is a brilliant. Brilliant is a Rama. Rama is a brilliant because she is a woman. That is the next case, expansion. Rama is a woman. Woman is a Rama. So here both are not a valid immediate inference. ఇక్కడ immediate గురించి మాట్లాడట్లేదు, ఓన్లీ ఇమ్మీడియట్ గురించి మాత్రమే మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. ఓకే, అక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఇమీడియట్ లో మిగతా కంక్లూషన్ వ్యాలిడ్ అవుతుంది. నౌ గో టు ద 17th వన్. సమ్ స్టోన్స్ ఆర్ బ్రిక్స్. అంటే ఏంటి అవ్వాలి? సమ్ బ్రిక్స్ ఆర్ స్టోన్స్. There is no immediate inference for the first statement. Next, some bricks are trees. What is the some bricks are trees? Some trees are bricks. Here, the second one is a valid immediate inference. Okay, some bricks are trees, some trees are bricks. That is a valid immediate inference. Next, some whites are black. And some black or whites. So in these two conclusions, some black or whites is not exist. So there is no immediate inference for the first statement. No black is green. Here we have three immediate inferences are there. Okay, here no green is black, not exist. Some green or not black is not exist. Some green or not black, that is also not exist. So what happened? In that there is no immediate inference for 18th question. Here immediate inference maybe exist, we don't know, but we will discuss in the next video. Next, 19th one. Here what is the 19th one? All flowers are stems. What is the 19th one? All flowers are stems. Okay, here if the statement is universal affirmative, we have three immediate inferences are there. Two immediate inferences. Some stems are flowers and some flowers are stems. There is no immediate inference for the first statement. Next, all stems are roots. And some stems are roots and some roots are stems. So there is no immediate inference for the second statement also. Okay, so there is no immediate inference for 19th question. Now go to the 20th question. Yes, some cities or villages. If the statement is particular affirmative, the conclusion is also particular affirmative. Some villages or cities is not a valid. Some towns are villages. Here, some villages are towns. So, second one in the for the second statement also, we haven't any valid conclusion. So, there is no immediate inference for the 20th question. Now, go to the 21st one. Some visitors are Indians. Antentavali, some Indians are visitors. Yes, the first one is valid immediate inference. Next, some visitors are Americans. Antentavali, some Americans are visitors. So, there is no immediate inference for the second statement. Now, go to the 22nd question. All books are pencils. Antentavali, some books are pencils or some pencils are books. Not there. Leave it. Next, some pencils are cycles. So, some cycles are pencils. The first one is valid immediate inference. Next, go to the 23rd one. All tigers are ships. Here, some tigers are ships, some ships are tigers. Is not there. Leave it. Next, some ships are cupboards. Some ships are cupboards. Now, is it valid? Some cupboards are ships. No. So, there is no immediate inference for 23rd question. Now, go to the 24th one. All pencils are bricks. Antentavali, some pencils are bricks, some bricks or pencils is not exist in the conclusions. Next, all bricks are bottles, some bricks are bottles, and some bottles are bricks. The second one is also not existent. Second one is also there is no conclusions for second conclusion, second statement, right? So this is the immediate inference. Okay, just I want to recollect all the information. Here there are 4 types of statements. Universal affirmative is represented with UA. Particular affirmative is represented with PA. Universal negative is represented with UN. Particular negative is represented with PN. Okay, now there are 3 types of inferences: immediate inference, mediate inference, and complementary pair. What is the immediate inference? If you derive the conclusion from the single statement, it is called as immediate inference. What is the mediate inference? If you derive the conclusion from 2 statements, that is called as mediate inference. Complementary pair we discuss later. Now, immediate inference. Here we have 4 types of statements. What is the immediate inference? If you derive the conclusion from single statement only. What is the first statement? Universal affirmative. What is the universal affirmative? All cats are dogs. So how many immediate inferences are possible? 2 immediate inferences are possible. If the statement is all cats are dogs, what are the immediate inferences? Some cats are dogs, some dogs are cats. What is the next one? Some cats are dogs. What is the immediate inference? Some dogs are cats. Next, what is the third statement? Universal negative. What is the universal negative? No cat is dog. We have 3 immediate inferences. No dog is cat. Some cats are not dogs and some dogs are not cats. Okay. Next, what is the last one? Particular negative. What is the particular negative? Some cats are not dogs. What is the immediate inference? There is no immediate inference for the particular negative. So this is the immediate inference for the syllogisms part. Okay na? జస్ట్ రివైండ్ చేయండి, ఒకటికి 2 సార్లు మీరు చూసారంటే మాత్రం మీకు ఒక పిక్చర్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వీడియోలో మీడియట్ ఇన్ఫరెన్స్ ఎలా చేయాలని చెప్పేసి మనం డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫర్ దిస్ వీడియో. విల్ మీట్ అగైన్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వీడియో ఫర్ మీడియట్ ఇన్ఫరెన్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వన్ అండ్ ఆల్.